Hello guys, good morning, good evening and good night to you, wherever you are. In today's video, I'll talk about the transfer that I've made, the captain choice, the Rodríguez injury, and the players that I've kept and the players that I might sell in the future. So let's talk about the transfer that I've made. Konsa, who's an Aston Villa defender, I brought him in instead, Reece James. The reason I brought him in is because I believe he'll do well and keep clean sheets. And Reece James is not going to play many games. So already I believe Konsa is going to get more points than Reece James. But also another reason I brought him in is because many people have Aston Villa defenders in their team. Maybe they also have Martinez in goal, which is very bad for me because I don't have Martinez in goalkeeper and I do not want to make a transfer to bring him in. And another reason that I brought him in is because if I didn't bring Konsa, then I would have to play Reece James or Mitchell. And if Reece James plays, he's going to play against Manchester United, which I don't believe he'll keep a clean sheet against them. And then Mitchell, I might have to play him also instead of Reece James. And the problem with that is that Van Aanholt is back, so he might start instead of Mitchell. So there's many reasons that have made me decide that I will bring in Konsa instead of Reece James for the transfer. Now, let's talk about the captain that I've made. I brought in Mo Salah against Sheffield United at Anfield. I really expect he'll score at least one goal, and if he does get a penalty, he'll score 2 goals maybe. So I'm happy to have him, and it's at Anfield, where he performs very good. And it's not a top 6 side. Sheffield United are not a top 6 side, so he might even perform better. Everything is telling me that Mo Salah should be the captain. But if he doesn't perform well and doesn't get the goal, what can I do about it? I expected him to, it's unlucky. Then, let's talk about the Rodríguez injury. I do not believe he'll start this game and I do not believe he'll play a single minute in this game. But if he does that, then I will have him and he'll play and then he might get an assist. But if he doesn't play a single minute, then an automatic substitution will come in and most likely Mitchell will play instead of Rodríguez. And Mitchell will play against Fulham. So he might be able to keep a clean sheet and get me the extra points. But I do have Mitrovic, who is a Fulham attacker, which probably I do not want him to score a goal because Mitchell is going to be there. But I don't believe he'll score a goal. I don't expect anything from him against Crystal Palace. The reason I'm keeping him is because I expect him to do well against West Bromwich Albion. And even if he does well, I'm not keeping him after that. Because after West Brom at home, he has West Ham United, then Everton, then Leicester, then Man City, then Liverpool. None of them are very good fixtures. And then I'll transfer out for another player. But that's after West Brom. And then Timo Werner is a player that I've kept, but I'll sell after the Man United game and bring in most likely Kane. Because Kane is going to do well in the next 2 games after Burnley. And Timo Werner might do well against Manchester United. And we've seen fast players can destroy Manchester United's defense because Man United do not have fast defenders. And Timo Werner is a fast player who might be able to do the same thing. And he did well against Southampton, who play with a high line. And Man U might play with a high line, so he might do well against Manchester United. And then, my defenders, I believe all of them will be able to keep a clean sheet. Because Trent against Sheffield United, who Sheffield United do not score many goals, I believe he'll keep a clean sheet. And then Konsa, as I said, against Leeds United, he might be able to keep a clean sheet because Aston Villa are now improved defensively. And then Saiss against Newcastle, I actually believe he'll keep a clean sheet. But my goalkeeper, I don't think he'll keep a clean sheet because it's against Everton and they're performing very good recently. And guys, what is your team? What do you think of my team? And do you have any questions about the FPL? Tell me in the comments below. And thank you guys for watching. Hopefully you enjoyed the video. And make sure to subscribe. And goodbye.